Tonight I thought I would show you my favorite foundations. I have 5 of my favorites right here. I've tried a lot of foundations, probably like in the 20 range. And these are some expensive ones, and then I have some drugstore brands, so I thought I would just share them with you. I'm a huge person on foundation. I love foundation. I like to collect foundation. I like to try a lot of different foundations. And these foundations are all for, I don't want to say they're for dry skin, but they work really good with dry skin. I don't have any type of oil problem with my skin, so, just bear in mind, these may work for oily skin as well, but mine is really, really dry. Also, I like really full coverage for my foundations, so I like to get foundations that don't have that like bare look to them. I like a natural look, but I like my skin to look flawless at all times. At least that's what I try to go for. So I have 2 here that are pretty expensive, and then I have 3 that I just got at the drugstore. So I'm gonna start from, I have 5 here, so I think I'm gonna start from my least favorite of the 5, but I really like it, to my favorite of the 5. So my least favorite one out of these, I love these all. I don't use the same foundation every single day. And I'm also really into BB creams, and I'll do a review on that. Those have more of a lighter coverage to them, but I still like using BB creams sometimes, and I'll show you some of my favorite ones of those in another video. But this is a drugstore one, and you'll have to excuse the lighting. It's really bad, I know, but I didn't have any other way to light it. I have my phone sitting here, so obviously you can see the shadows, but I don't have lighting set up right now, so just try to bear with me. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked, and I'm pretty sure there's 2 different ones of these. I think there's one for oily skin, and then this is just the one for dry skin. I'm pretty sure this one has oily and dry. But anyway, it's the bottle, it looks like this, and it's just, I have the shade Ivory. I usually get Ivory for every single foundation I have. And this one is pretty, it's pretty full coverage, but it's buildable. So it starts out kind of light, but you can build it up pretty good, and it's very smooth on the skin, and it's very light, so you don't feel like you're really wearing foundation. I do like this one a lot. It goes on really well, and it gives a really good finish. But the thing with this one is I tend to like thicker foundations, and this one is pretty thin, and you basically just pour it on like this. And sometimes I think this is messy. I like the ones with the pumps. So, but I do really like this foundation. I use this one a lot. I haven't been using this one as much lately because I have a little bit of a tan, and this one is really light on me. And usually I have to buy the lightest foundation they possibly make. And this is the lightest one they have for this one, but it's still pretty light on me. So I have to wear a lot of bronzer when I use this one, but this is definitely one of my top 5 favorites. The next one I'm going to go to is another drugstore one. Let me shake this one up a little. And I really like this one a lot. This one's really good. It's the Rimmel. Looks like this. Clean Finish Foundation. Now there's 2 different clean finish foundations. There's this one, and then there's one that's matte finished. That one I hate. I tried that one. I don't like it at all. It's the same foundation, but I tend to like foundations that give you more of like a dewy glow to them instead of making your skin look like no shine at all. I do use powder on top of my foundations, but that one was just, it has a blue lid to it, and this one has the white. I love this foundation. There was a time when I was using this every single day. It smells really good. I think this is the one that smells good. Wait, let me take that back. Yeah, actually, I was thinking of the Perfect Match foundation. That one's good too, The reason I don't have that one here, it's by Rimmel as well, is because they don't make a shade light enough for my skin. So when I'm really tan, the lightest shade works for me, but the lightest shade of the Perfect Match foundation is still too dark for my skin, unfortunately. But this foundation is excellent coverage. It's really affordable. I think this one's a little bit, I don't remember exactly the prices. I think this one's like, oh geez, I don't even know. But this one's not that expensive at all. And it gives the greatest coverage, and it just looks beautiful on the skin. And this shade, it's in True Ivory. It matches my skin perfectly. The only thing is with this foundation is you have to go quick, and it will go on lighter, but once it dries it becomes a little bit darker, which is nice, but you've got to move fast with this. The other thing I like about this, I think it's really sanitary because it has like a little scoop on it right here, and you can I just scoop it on the back of my hand and use it like this, and you can stir it up. It's just really great foundation. I love this foundation. For drugstore, this is probably one of my favorite foundations that I've ever, it's definitely, this is the other one I'm going to show you. It's definitely probably tied with this one, Revlon Color Stay Whipped. It's probably definitely tied with this. And I'll be going over that one in a second. These necessarily, I guess they're not in specific order because I go from loving one and making that my favorite one to the other one all the time. I love all of these foundations. So the next one I'm going to go over, this is a high-end one. This one's close to $40. I know that for sure. It's Dior Skin, and it looks like this. It's like a glass bottle. It's really nice. This one, I am correct in saying, has an excellent scent to it. Everything that I buy, definitely I go for scents. I love things that smell good. So this one is Dior Forever, Dior Skin Foundation. It's just, the coverage is excellent. The consistency is really creamy. This one I forgot to tell you, the consistency is creamy for this one. Not super thick and creamy. It will run, but it's definitely a lot creamier than the Revlon Nearly Naked one. The Dior Skin one, it comes with a little pump. I love the fact that it has a pump. 2 pumps and you're good to go. It's really pigmented. It gives you great coverage. It smells amazing. The packaging is adorable. I love this foundation. I will use this one all the time. The color match is perfect. I have 010. I don't know exactly if I guess it's Ivory. It's the lightest one they had for this one. I love this foundation. It's amazing. I definitely would recommend it. It's great. I wear this one all of the time. It definitely gives amazing coverage. As far as lasting, it definitely lasts a long time. All these foundations I found pretty much last me most of the day. I work at Disney, so I'm sweating a lot. I like my foundations to stay. I don't like them to look cakey. And these all last really, really good. The Revlon Nearly Naked, it doesn't last as well. Neither does the Rimmel, I would say. I mean, it lasts a good part of the day, but for my job I need something that's really going to stay. And those all last pretty good. But I think the one that stays the best for me would be this one, which I'm showing you next, the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. I just got this one recently, and I've been using it every day. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It comes in this little glass jar. Now the application's kind of messy, and it comes with this little insert, and you it doesn't give you a lot of product either. And you kind of take it out. I've just been using it off of this. Honestly, it was really messy when I opened it up. But the coverage is amazing, and it lasts literally all day. I'll put this on, I'll go to work, I'll be sweating like crazy because I'm outside. This will still be on my skin when I come home. It's absolutely amazing. The consistency is really thick. So I use shade 150 Buff. This isn't the lightest shade they have, actually. They have one lighter than this. This one matches my skin perfectly. It's amazing. It has no scent to it. It hasn't broken me out or anything. None of these have ever broken me out. So they're all really good, like I said, for dry skin. And they're really good for sensitive skin too, because I tend to have sensitive skin. I have more dry skin than anything. It's not sensitive to scents. It's just sensitive to specific products. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But the next one I'm going to show you this is probably my favorite one. The Chanel Vital Lumiere Aqua Foundation. And it looks like this. This one's probably the most expensive. It's a very, very light coverage foundation. The reason that it's my favorite one, though, it's very buildable. It smells amazing. And it feels like literally you have nothing on. The color doesn't match 100% to my skin. I have the lightest one they have, which is shade 10 Beige. I feel like it's a little too yellow for my skin. I don't have pink undertones. I have more yellow undertones. But it's just, I don't know. I just feel like they could make a shade a little bit lighter. But this foundation seriously is amazing. It comes out liquidy. And actually this foundation, you really have to, you shake it. You shake it really hard before you use it. For a good while too, because if you don't, it's going to be watery and it's going to run right off your hand. But this foundation is absolutely amazing. Amazing coverage, amazing staying power. It's just amazing. I love this foundation. I love all of these foundations. This one probably is like $40 some as well. I don't have all the prices memorized, but I'm going to go ahead and swatch each of them for you and just show you. Hopefully it will show up on the camera. This is the Chanel Vital Aqua Lumiere, and I know I have a shadow going on. I apologize about that. So it just kind of blends like this, and as you can tell, it's very watery, but it's very smooth. It has a great texture to it. It just smells amazing, and it blends in so easily. It has really good coverage, but with this foundation, you have to build it up. But it's worth it. I mean, it makes your skin look flawless, and I love it. And it's Chanel. I mean, Chanel's great. So next one I'm going to swatch would be the Revlon Color Stay Whipped. So, let me get a little bit here. As you can see with this one, it's thicker. And this one just, I know I'm building them on top of each other, but you'll get the general idea. As you can tell, this one does not blend as easy as the Chanel one, but it's a really nice coverage, and you can tell just by looking at that it's thicker. So you can still see there a little. I mean, you have to definitely blend this one. This one definitely takes longer to apply, but it's good. I mean, I really like it. Like I said, I love all of these foundations. And I'm really picky about foundations too. So then, next I'm going to show you, here, let me wipe this off. I'm going to show you the Rimmel one. Oh, I got a lot there. Hold on, I need to wipe some of this off. I don't think I need that much for the back of my hand. Oops. This is the Rimmel Clean Finish one, right here. So you can see, this is the one that you need to work with really fast, because it will dry on you and it will get a lot darker. It's crazy how it works, but that's just the way it is. Or maybe that's just the way it goes in my skin tone. But yeah, that one blends really quickly too. And it's pretty runny. I mean, it's a good consistency. You can't really tell with the lighting, unfortunately, but the back of my hand is a lot darker. I mean, you can definitely tell. But it has a great finish to it. I really like that one. That's probably, honestly, my favorite drugstore one, even over the Revlon Color Stay, just because the color matches my skin perfectly. And you can get one foundation from one company that's the exact same name and shade as they claim as the other company, and it will look completely different. Like this one's 110 Ivory, this one's 130 True Ivory. They're completely different shades. So let me show you the Dior one now. So this one just pumps out. Let's get a little bit. I love this one. And it just, oh, it smells so amazing. This is the Dior one. And it's just, it's amazing. I love it. I mean, you can just tell how easily, they all blend really easily though. But unfortunately with my lighting, you can't really tell. And then this is the reason I don't like this one as much, is because you just slightly bend the bottle and you could make a huge mess everywhere. And it's pretty runny too, and a lot comes out when you open the bottle. But it's still good. I like this foundation a lot. So this is the Revlon Nearly Naked one. I just noticed that I had 2 Revlon products. It's crazy. So as you can see, I mean, I don't know if you can see actually, but this one was a lot lighter than the rest of them on my skin. But I really like this. Yeah, I mean, you can just tell, like, between my 2 hands, this is the one with the makeup on it and this one's not. I mean, it just looks so much better. But yeah, that's my favorite foundations. You can get the Rimmel and the Revlon ones at, I get mine at, that was my chair, I'm gonna break it. I get mine at CVS. They're really easy to find. Actually, I haven't seen the Rimmel one, the Clean Finish one, in a while. But they're all pretty easy to find. As far as the brands go, I definitely like Rimmel the best. They have the best lip glosses. Their foundations are amazing. Their concealers are amazing. Their powders are amazing. I've only tried one other thing as far as the Dior brand. Revlon, I really haven't tried anything but the foundations. Most of my eyeshadows are Urban Decay. But I love everything Rimmel, so as far as the brands go, I definitely would pick Rimmel as a drugstore brand. But yeah, I mean, I would try all these foundations out. I recommend them all. They're amazing. And, you know, it's, honestly, as far as it goes, like, if you would want to get the more expensive ones versus the drugstore ones, I would compare, I'm trying to think. I would compare the Revlon Nearly Naked to the Vital Lumiere Aqua, although no foundation ever comes close to this one in my book. But they're both kind of watery foundations, and they're both really light feeling and give about the same coverage. And then the Rimmel one I would compare to the Dior Skin one. The Color Stay one is so much thicker than the other ones, but I mean, you can definitely get the same effects with the drugstore ones, but sometimes it's just nice to spend a little bit extra and get the high-end ones. And I mean, there is a difference. I feel like there's a difference when you get the high-end ones, so it's definitely worth a try. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope I gave you some good information, some good tips. Maybe if you're looking for new foundation, give these a try if you have dry skin. I know a lot of YouTubers that recommend these foundations that have oily skin or combination skin, and they work for them. Whenever I put my foundations on, I always use a primer, and I can do a review of my primers too. But I always moisturize, primer, and then I put all my foundations on the back of my hand, and then I use my beauty blender. And that's how I put my foundations on. I did do a video, but I'm going to be uploading a couple more. It's been a while. I've been really busy. But yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I hope that you find a foundation you like. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video, and I hope you have a great night. Thanks. Bye.